Served your purpose. Now fall and let me claim your soul. You have served your purpose. Now fall and let me claim your soul.